Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Masterclass with Tapa. This is the place for new age management skills and lifestyle tips for budding managers like you all. By this time, all we have our yearly appraisal done, and today's topic is how we can handle negative appraisal. We all gone through this at any stage of our life or career. It can be hard to recover from a less than stellar performance review, especially one that you didn't see coming. You might feel angry, embarrassed, and confused. How do you regain your professional confidence, and how do you make the best use of the critical feedback? Negative feedback often contradicts the stories that we tell about ourselves, what we are good at and what we are capable of, and sometimes confirms our worst fears. By don't let a negative review unravel the story of who you are. So friends, watch the video till the end and subscribe to my channel Masterclass with Tapas. Give yourself time to process your feeling. Dealing with a negative performance evaluation is like anything, a grieving process. The first phase is to let yourself feel the pain and the disappointment. Then take a step back and ask yourself the following question: did my manager have any valid point in his review, typical or a normal one? What, if anything, can I improve for the next time? Does my manager have my best interest in his mind? Remember that. It is tempting to get angry or defensive, especially if you are accustomed to the positive review every time, but it is important to hold your emotions in check. There is nothing to be gained by lashing out by or putting down system or the person delivering the review. Take a few days the feedback to sink in. Possible that you might not recognize yourself in the feedback. That's because despite our best intention, there is often a gap between how we see ourselves and the way the others actually see us. We need other people to help us to see ourselves. Some of the great leaders, although it can be comforting to learn on a sympathetic friend, try to seek out those who will candidate with you instead of telling you that the input isn't true. Think about talking to the friends who can help you to learn from the feedback rather than simply reinforce your self perception. Ask yourself what might be right about this criticism. Have I heard it before? Perhaps your tone comes across as more than you intended to feel like that. You believe that you can keep open with an open mind, and after some self-reflection you still don't understand the root cause of critics. Reach out to the colleagues for additional feedbacks. Again, makes it clear that you are interested in honestly, not consolation. Once you have given yourself a chance to feel your feelings, now the time to take step back and focus on doing something about it. No one enjoys getting a negative review, especially if we don't like how it was delivered. It happens. Still, if you can look at the feedback objectively, you will able to benefit from it. Once you are determined the areas that you need to work on, set clear goals, make them challenging yet achievable by your next review, and articulate what success for each one might look like. You can obviously definitely want to run them past your manager so you can make sure that you are on the right track and incorporating the feedback correctly to the gauge how you are going to do overcome in the next several months. Check in with your manager and get their input. You will likely to have a schedule one-on-one with him or her in interval during the next 7 or 8 months. It will demonstrate to your manager a genuine desire to improve. Get feedback from other parties too. Sometimes there a disparity between how we see ourselves and how others see us. That's why it is a good idea to ask trusted mentor, coaches, colleagues, and other you trust, you know you went well for the feedback. Make sure they understand that you are looking for a honesty, not consolation. Try not to be very defensive and remove your emotion from the equation. Also, paraphrase and ask the follow-up questions if necessary to understand the feedback. Then make sure to thank them for their, obviously, the comments and advice that they have given to you. Sometimes you and your manager might disagree about your performance in certain areas. It can happen. For example, you might believe you are an effective collaborator, but your review indicates that you require improvement in this area. If you believe that you collaborated well, consider collecting evidences of those that you can share with your manager during your appraisal. Presenting object evidence can be more effective than using emotional argument to defend yourself. So keep those handy. You can address your concern to your manager in a polite and professional manner. They may be made a mistake on your review or noticed something about your work that you didn't. Be sure to thank your manager for listening and ensure or assure them that you will desire to improve. After speaking with your manager, you can send a follow-up email outlining the suggestion and your plans to incorporate them. This shows that you are a good learner and taking the negative feedback in a positive way. As you work, address the issues in your performance review. Try to remain vigilant. You might keep track of your goals in a planner or a calendar to ensure that you meet those targets before your next review. This documentation uh, can not only help you to analyze your performance or improvement, but also prove a resource for your manager so they can help you to grow. For example, if your manager asks you to be more productive during your review, you might set a new productivity goal for yourself each day for the next few weeks. You can hold yourself accountable by noting the daily result with your achievements. While consistency is important, you can also remain flexible and adjust your goal and strategies accordingly sometime when the times wants or need. If you're trying to change your manager's opinion about you need to be more vigilant about demonstrating new behavior and realize it make take others some time to believe that you are actually going to stick to the promise that you made to your manager. The bottom line, setbacks such as poor performance review are part of life, and many accomplished people have been on the receiving end of the criticism. Make the decision to use the failure as a catalyst for your professional development and commitment for getting better. In years time, you will walk out of your next performance review feeling awesome. So friends, if you all like my thought, give my channel a huge thumbs up, share it, comment it, and visit my website in the same name, Masterclass with Tapal. And obviously support India as we are winning more matches in the World Cup. So, till I meet next, bye for now. Thank you.